And some students on Indiana University's campus have developed their passions for baking into a business. As Isabella Vesperini reports, baking serves as a creative outlet for them.
Christian Oates has always loved cooking. He has been baking cupcakes since high school and officially started Cardinal Cupcakes a few years ago.
Like my first real memory in the kitchen was making breakfast, like breakfast pizza. Then throughout high school a little bit, I did some like Rice Krispies and everything. I don't know how I ended up doing cupcakes, not gonna lie. I think it was just easier than a cake and easily shareable.
Oates started with cookies and cream cupcakes and has experimented with other recipes, baking s'mores, red velvet, and vanilla cupcakes. He finds recipes scrolling through Pinterest and tweaks them to make them his own.
Before this, I kind of hated cupcakes, so I like to make them in a way that I would eat them, so they're less sweet and they're light. I know people hate the icing of a lot of different cakes and everything because they're too sweet, too thick, and the cream cheese or whipped cream icings, they're lighter in texture and lighter in sweetness, but they're still really good.
As a college student, Oates says time management can be challenging. On a perfect day, he'll start early in the morning, but he often finds himself baking late at night.
The latest I've probably been baking was I've stopped at like 3 a.m. and that was me kind of forcing myself to stop before I go crazy.
Jake Lazar grew up eating his mom's mandel bread, a mix between biscotti and chocolate chip cookies. He launched Grandma's Goodies 9 months ago to keep the family recipe alive. It was created by his great-grandma.
She went to culinary school, and I've just always grown up around her baking and cooking. In addition to my dad, he's also a big chef and baker. So I think just being a little kid and being around it all the time, it's kind of hard not to want to know more about it or just even get good at it yourself.
Lazar bakes in bulk depending on demand. As a part-time student, he has more time to bake and focus on marketing through social media. He bakes out of a commercial kitchen in town, taking up to 12 hours to complete one batch.
I live with 8 other guys, and I quickly realized that wasn't going to be feasible, because they're always coming over to like, hey, like, what are you making? Can I try a bite of that? So quickly I was like, I think I need to find something new.
The main mission of the business is to give back. For every 12 bags of cookies sold, Lazar donates 1 pound to local food banks. He currently partners with Beacon to distribute cookies.
It's not a common occurrence where someone who's less fortunate has the opportunity to get a freshly baked dessert.
For Indiana News Desk, I'm Isabella Vesperini.